Hello there. This operating system, which will be the best operating system ever made, is shaping up nicely. I made a new calendar module, for example, and green means there are some events for the day, and it responds to voice. Tomorrow I meet some friends. Tomorrow I meet some friends. Let's check out the entries. Here, I need some friends and I meet some friends. And we can delete this one. Boom. Here is our calendar. And we can control system things, like the audio sources in the system. If you have multiple microphones, you want to control them automatically, because audio input is very important for this operating system due to the speech control. That's one thing I built, and I teach it a lot of language. For example, different ways of saying yes and no, oops or oopsie. And these are lots of tables that will be built and learned. So the system recognizes all the stuff I say. And there's a lot of this networking stuff built in. This is a list of all the machines that are running the operating system right now. And if they are configured that way, I can control them. Only if they're configured that way. Don't worry, it's a separate module. So I can see these are random IDs, because computers need to be identified some way, and unless you give them some speaking name, like this one here, we use this internal ID, which is made automatically. Also, they all get private and public keys, so they can identify themselves, each other properly. So the thing I wanted to show you is a very nice little module. It's called Kilroy. And it shows that any module can influence any other module in the system. That's one of the main advantages of making a Java operating system. Think of this as one program, and the other things are other programs, and usually it's difficult for one program to change the operation of another program. They have different address spaces and things. But excuse the swearing, by the way. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what got into that module. So this thing here, it influences all pop-up menus. Whenever any other module makes a pop-up menu, for example here, it adds this line here, just to show that it's possible. It also has a function that activates this module. Also, if in any list you click somewhere, it adds this item. The idea is that any program that makes a list of things and pop-up menus does not have to care about what to put in the pop-up menu. For example, if there's a list anywhere and there's a computer ID in there, it should do something useful with this computer, like offer any kind of function here, without the program that made the list having to add that function. I hope you understand what I mean. It's a separation of concern that is much more interesting and intelligent than is traditionally done. We have one module that concerns itself with making great pop-up menus, and all the other modules just don't have to care anymore. And we can look up as the source code here, as always, with the built-in editor. And I can show you this really quickly. Without unscrewing myself. And these are 20 lines, and we can make a copy of this, for example. Kilroy minimized, just to show you the core of the program. Let's strip out all the stuff here. It counts how many menus it updated. Take out this, take out the whole text, take this out, no text here. This is the ID of the image from the server. Oh, no email. Make text, we don't need this anymore. So this will be the minimized version of the same module. This maybe. Oh, the count we don't need anyway. So we compile this, or transpile, or whatever. And we did something wrong. Oh yeah, I did not completely change this. This is the minimized version of the same problem. Program, because a program solves a problem. Transpile OK. And we can load this module. Kilroy was here. And now if I open any pop-up menu, we get two Kilroys because we have two Kilroying modules. Maybe we change one of these. Interesting items go here. How about that? And transpile again. I made the transpiler faster also by removing one line. I looked at the logic of this transpilation module that makes Java programs from this shortcode, and I found out that by removing one line, it got a lot faster. That was a cool moment. So now we have this thing here for interesting items to come. Maybe one quick look here. This is just a class name. Anything goes here. It doesn't matter, but you're not supposed to change it because it's referenced later. Compact module means that it tries to share code between modules. This is pretty much automatic now. The code behind this is repetitive between the modules, and I have now like 70 modules or something. Let's check if that still works. Count modules. Almost. I thought it has a translation from models to modules. Apparently that's not loaded. Let's check again. Oh, stuff that doesn't work. That's so embarrassing. Yeah. So right now I lost half of the viewers, I'm sure. 62 modules we have loaded. And also it's the new Indian voice. I watched these videos of, sadly, Indian scammers. No offense to any Indian people, just that's what I watched. And I found an Indian voice for the computer. So now we have Indian text support voice output. So yeah, compact module means it's going to be smaller. It's just an internal thing. And the main thing it does is this here, it reacts to a global message. There's a global message bus called the VM bus. Any module can send messages, for example, showing pop-up menu, and any other module can react to the message, like here, and change the pop-up menu. This visualization is just an image. Images are downloaded automatically. Yeah, that's the Kilroy. And I made so many other things. I'm integrating VNC, the actual VNC. I now have a viewer integrated into the OS. I control my other machines using VNC. And down here, that's my own module. And it gives me a list of the computers I have that I can edit easily. And then start the viewer. Don't obscure me, that's not nice. It does SSH tunneling, it does everything you want, and connects to one of the many V servers I have. Yeah, it's just slow because of the recording. Here, that's my other machine. It looks similar because it also has my operating system running. And yep, so many things. So in the end, to reiterate, we will have a system that responds to voice and responds in voice and can do anything you ever want with your computer. And it's also transparent and open source. So that's my idea for solving the AI trust problem. It is to make the source code like this. There's more source code behind it, but it's all straightforward. It's just the normal way you would translate this to Java code. And an understandable AI is a good AI. That's my motto. Yo, hoping for a good year. Hoping you all start into a good year. The third wave of AI. I heard this term recently. A company called Mind AI, another fighter for AI. Sadly, each of these players, they fight for themselves. Mind AI has like 60,000 people in a Telegram chat, I think. And there's Mycroft AI. I made one small post in the Mycroft AI forum, just announcing my project, not spam or anything, just saying, hey, there's another AI project. It was deleted immediately. The moderator contacted me with a nice message, and she said, yeah, please don't do that, but we don't hate you. Yeah, but how am I going to get started? I can't really join another AI project because I have these ideas here, and these ideas are the future. I can't join another project and like use their code base. It makes no sense. So we have to bootstrap this some way. And yeah, but I think this is a good year for AI. I'm working frantically now because there's some guy in the government who says I should do a job maybe if I don't make money soon. I looked at some jobs, but I don't want to do a job because it eats my time and everything. So I hope to get this commercially started now. Maybe Kilroy is helping me complete this task. And yep, that's it for now, I guess. Bye, smart people. Talk to you soon.